Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Mr. Mason at Hey, Mr. Mason. I want to go over Module 4, Lesson 3, Parts 1 and 2. I want to show you how to answer the questions and also how to navigate through the graphic organizer. This is something that we've also done in class, but I want to make sure that you guys remember. It's been a minute. All right, so I'm logged in as a student here, and I'm on the stream, and many of you are using this upcoming thing here. I wouldn't suggest that just because it can be confusing. It doesn't show you the entire assignment, neither does it show here on the stream. But go to classwork, and we're going down to Module 4, Lesson 3. All right, so Lesson 3, Part 1 is a form. So I'm going to click on the link. This is a link through Great Minds. I'm going to play this video. I'm going to take notes as I'm watching this video. It's going to give you instructions to stop and pause and to draw things. You're going to follow all of those directions. You can do that on a Google document, or you can do it on pen and paper. These are the handouts and downloads here, but I'll also attach them to the Google document. All right, so once you're finished reading that, you're gonna go back over to the assignment. Let's read the whole assignment so we can see it. And we are going to pause and think, because that's something that it says in the video. Pause and think window comes open, and I am going to answer these questions. Questions are here. You're going to go down the line. The lesson title, what is the title of this lesson? Just read it to you. Module 4, Lesson 3, this is Part 1. So a lot of the stuff is on here. Your name, most of you guys know that. How does Squeaky view Raymond? Explain. How does Squeaky view Gretchen? Explain. And what's your thoughts of the story so far? And this is just short answer questions. Make sure you're answering in complete sentences, and make sure you're doing these in sequence. Do not try to rush through and do all of these assignments, because this won't make sense if you're doing this after you've watched the other videos, or you've moved ahead and this wasn't here. Many people are just clicking mark this done. That does not count as a grade. You have to do whatever the attached assignments are. If there's other things that you would like to share with me or show me, you can always add or create from right here. And even if it's just your notes that you take in on paper, take a picture and attach that file. You can always ask me questions here, and these go to the whole class. All right, let's go ahead back. Once I'm complete this form, I hit submit. I'm going to mark it as done. That will let me know that you completed this form. If you do all of the form and then you submit it, it's not gonna let me submit because I didn't answer these questions. But you submit and you don't mark it as done, I don't know that you finished it. You have to mark your assignment as done. All right, let's keep going. Go back over to the classwork screen. And I'm gonna go to Module 4, Lesson 3, Part 2, and Graphic Organizer. Again, I'm going to close this out. I'm going to open up the window, click the link to open up the window. I'm going to watch this video. And then once I finish watching the video and taking my notes, I'm going to go back and complete the graphic organizer. When you are completing this graphic organizer, you are clicking this link, which is going to take you to another assignment, but I wanted to make it simple for you guys to get through. And I created a slide with the Notice and Wonder chart. I'm sorry, the Evidence and Elaboration chart right there for you. So you're going to fill that out, and then there's a question. So it's 3 slides. Click on it. Already you'll see your name up at the top, along with Evidence and Elaboration T-Chart. Okay, so Squeaky's view of Raymond after the race. And what is Squeaky's view of Gretchen after the race? And then the final question is, how do Squeaky's views of Raymond and Gretchen change as a result of the race? All right, so you're going to fill in these evidence boxes according to the video. You're going to fill in the elaboration boxes. Use the video, use the read aloud to assist you with how to fill these things out. I'm going to, once I'm finished this, I just exit it out because everything that I am adding in is going to show up. So I can just exit out of that one. Once I complete it, I hit turn in, and then I am done that one. I'm done that assignment. All right, this is the same assignment. I just put a link in there to make it a little easier for you guys. Please make sure that you are paying attention to the entire link. So make sure you view the assignment to see what all is connected to this assignment. All right, I'm actually going to go through some of the answers for the evidence and elaboration chart, because you're going to really use that when we get to our next lesson, which is the focusing question. Let me open up mine. Okay, so watch the video. That means you're going to get some of my answers and the answers that were shared in the video. All right, so for evidence on Squeaky's view of Raymond, I'm going to, since it's quoted from the text, I'm going to put quotation marks, bending down with his fingers, oops, just like the new one. Right, and who said that? Squeaky. And where did she say it? It was on paragraph 22. All right, and elaboration. So what does this mean? Like, what does this actually mean? And what it actually means is that Squeaky is starting to view her brother a serious runner that he can train to her torch. Oh, that is my own personal elaboration. I'm leaving it on the screen. If you would choose to use it, you may. I'm going to also look at how does Squeaky view Gretchen. I'm not going to give you both parts of this, but I will show you one quote. It says, Gretchen, for the evidence, again, this is evidence, so it's from the text. She was, and it's not the whole sentence, I'm just taking the part that I know that I'm thinking about as evidence of how is Squeaky viewing Gretchen after the race. All right, she is kicking her legs out like a pro. That is Squeaky. And it is paragraph 22. I'm not going to give you the elaboration on that one. But I want you to infer. Think about, what does that mean? Why is she saying that? Why is she having these thoughts as the race is beginning to start, as it is happening? How does this compare to the other parts of the lesson? When we looked at how does Squeaky view these two. All right, and then the third slide. How do Squeaky's views of Raymond and Gretchen change as a result of the race? So I want you to make sure that you're utilizing these two evidence and elaboration charts to help you come to your understanding. And you should write a complete paragraph explaining to me how Squeaky's views of Raymond and Gretchen change as a result of the race. If you'd like to do 2 separate paragraphs, that is also fine. A lot of the details are already there. If you're thinking of a paragraph, it's only 5 to 7 sentences. And if you're using your evidence and elaboration, then you already have 4 of the sentences pretty much there. You just got to structure them together. You have to have an intro. You have to have a closing sentence. So, simple paragraph with the information that you already had. You just have to formulate the actual sentence and make it into complete thoughts. Some of us have been struggling with that, but if you need assistance, please reach out and let me know. I have been leaving lots of private comments on your assignments. For those of you who are regularly not completing the assignments correctly, please take heed to those. I extended the actual due date for this here, for the evidence and elaboration chart. Just be mindful that it is due on Tuesday. So if you need some assistance, I'll be here Monday at 9 and Tuesday I'll be here at 9. Make sure you mark it as done when you are complete. And that's it. If you have any questions, please reach out. Hey, Mr.Mason at gmail.com. Parents can reach me on Class Dojo. Lots of you have my number. You can call or text me, email, message on here. Whatever you need, I'll do my best to help you. All right. Also, if technology is an issue, if all you're using is your phone, this is a struggle, you need to complete your technology survey. If you can't complete your technology survey, then whenever they do get technology available to distribute, they won't be able to give you anything because you have not completed the survey. All right. See you guys later. Peace.